Welcome back. We are exploring again, trying to find something about this sort of alternate timeline. Last part, I guess not too much happened. We saw one town, just that was it, not too much. Saw a little bit of what sort of control Eldain has. Just let's go to the next town.
ここもドームに覆われた街か。
まるで箱庭だな。同じ形をしていて、その中だけで世界が完結している。
作り物の街か。うん。でも捕まらないぞ。待てったら。みんなとても穏やかな顔をしているね。
作り物の街に作り物の幸せ。まさにここは箱庭だな。
そうね。
とにかく情報を集めよう。ほんの少しでもいい。何か手がかりを探すんだ。
It's pretty cool. Like, I don't think we get many games where you're in a happy, sort of calm place, or you go to towns where there are complete safe zones, usually, but something's just not right, you know. It's pretty cool. They were saying like, everyone seems happy, but everything here is manufactured, created, So I guess you wonder if there's conflict or they're just gonna sort of will through it. Said we didn't have the lens in our foreheads. Yeah, we still get more hints about like the mechanics of the game. It's so strange that they do it like this, that we don't get introduced to all mechanics at once. I like it, but yeah, it's kind of weird. It says if you press square once you get knocked down, you get into like, it says ukemi, you get into like a defensive posture, and that will it says it will reduce the time you're down and restore some SP and TP. That's crazy that you just get told that now. I wonder if there's a manual where you get to learn those, but I just don't have that. She said she's always been within this zone. Or in this town, I guess. They wouldn't refer to their own towns as domes, I think. She said that outside the world is such a hard place to live. Inside, we see those two kids running around so freely that you really have to show thanks to Eldain that she's given us that. And Lonnie comments about how it's strange. It's not strange for them to question that they can't live outside. You know, we've been given the example. I can't remember what they gave an example before about breathing and sunlight, right? That they just don't have that piece of science clear to them. She's sort of carefree, and Kyle asks, no one holds any sort of question about how they're living, and the others comments that they're all happy still. Oh, it's a telephone. I'll go there last. They're just sort of having fun and like playing some game. Moonball, it's the same guy. I haven't really been using them. Did I just miss this last time? Right. It's a big upgrade. Not that much for Leon, but Carl and Ronnie for sure. About 25. Wow, helmet. Wow, this thing. Yeah, glove is sort of not efficient. Oh, maybe this is. I wonder what she's wearing. Oh my god. Oops. Wait, what? What did I buy? Did I buy a mitten? She can't wear it? Huh? Oh, I bought this shit glove. That's a mistake. Damn. Damn, that's unfortunate. I probably can't afford something quite good now. 2, 1. Oh, can't get hats. One hat. One mail. That'll do. Just sell everything else. Steel. Whatever, it's not. Oh my god. That might be good. Okay. At least they got our money back. I don't even feel like I'm struggling right now, so we might come back to buy if I feel like the game's suddenly too difficult, but I'm sure they won't spike up the difficulty because of this shot. He asked if we were okay without our lifelines. He says first time he's seen them, or seen one. People from the outside and a girl this cute, and then Riala gave that little heart thing. He says don't come close to me. Oh, they have germ theory. He says he's scared of the germs.
何これ
ボタンがついてるな。押してみっか。なんだ。
世界地図のようだな。だがこれは
同じだ。山も川もみんな私たちの知っているのと同じ場所にある。
It's the world map. Apparently looks exactly the same as our world. So, you know, that just means that aliens decided not to change the geography of the land.
これで間違いないな。この世界はやはり僕たちのいた世界と同じなんだ。
でもよ、街は違ってるぜ。クレスタもアイグレッテもハイデルベルグもない。
場所も名前も違うな。これが歴史改変の手がかりに。
It's just that all the towns are different. You know, the history's been changed.
本当か。天地戦争時代と変わっていないのか。
ジューダス、どうしたの？
あ、いや。バンジェロもスペランツァも天地戦争時代以前にあった町の名前らしい。本来ならば天地戦争が終結した後、壊滅した町を復興させる過程で名称や場所が変わった。
He recognized those two towns, which are the same since before the Tenchi Senso. Which is the war from the sky and the earth people. And he says that after that war, those towns would have taken a lot of damage and they would have been renovated with a different name and place.
この世界ではそれが行われていない。歴史がねじ曲げられているんだ。
But that hasn't happened in this world. The history is changed or mixed up.
そっか。
ねえ、この町ハイデルベルグと同じ場所にあるんじゃない？
どれどれ。レアルタってところか。で、今いるのがスペランツァだからなんとか行けそうだな。
地図で見る限りは大きそうな町だな。ここならもっと情報が手に入るかもしれない。
よし、行こう。ハイデルベルグじゃなかった。レアルタへ。
We see a town that's also large where Heidelberg would have been. So I guess that's our next location. I did not do any skits. Fuck.
誰に聞いてもエルレイン様は素晴らしい。エルレイン様万歳か。ここの連中何考えてるんだか。
幸せだからよ。
リアラ？
幸せな時にはその幸せが本物か偽物かなんて関係ない。そもそも幸せに本物か偽物かなんてないのかもしれない。だとしたらエルレインのしていることは。
ストップ。それ以上言ったら私マジで怒るかもしれないよ。
はい、そろそろ行くぞ。って何かあったのか？
なんでもないよ。今行くから。リアラ、今のは聞かなかったことにしておくよ。
Wow. That was mean as fuck. What the fuck was that? Yuriada was saying that people aren't questioning their happiness or questioning Eldain because they've been given happiness by her. And Liada was going a bit off a tangent about saying, you know, even if it's manufactured or even if you know, it's not even clear that happiness can be fake, manufactured, fake or not, you know. That obviously, you know, from the perception of them, it makes no difference, but that's what she means to say. And yeah, Nunley shut that down completely with no without giving a reason. You know, her reason is Elrain's obviously a bit crazy. You know, the reason we're here is to stop her, and you know, you can't be getting off that. But she doesn't say it that kindly. She just says, you know, let's just pretend you didn't hear that, or we didn't have this talk. You know, it's kind of sort of passive aggressive. It's definitely not how you want to interact. I wonder if that foreshadows anything. I think, yeah, Nunley's gonna have a problem in the future with our mission, or how the other takes things.
ドームの中の空気ってすげえ澄んでるのはいいけど、なんか違和感あんだよな。
一体何なんだろうね、この嫌な感じ。
匂いじゃないかな。
そうか。人間の住んでるとこってのは何らかの生活臭がするはずなのに、そういう匂いが一切しねえんだ。妙に作り物臭くて人間味がねえっていうか。
うん。とにかくなんか嫌な感じだ。
Only saying like the air is feeling a bit weird. Carl mentions it might be the smell, something about the smell, and he says, "Yeah, that's right. Maybe. Usually there's, you know, smells with different activities that humans do, but everything feels too pristine here."
俺たちの知ってる街が一つぐらいあるかと思ったんだけど。
全滅か。
それだけ大掛かりな歴史改変が行われたということだ。
手がかりになりそうなのはハイデルベルグと同じ場所にあるレアルタって町だけか。ま、ここで考えててもしょうがねえ。とにかく行ってみようぜ。
Carl saying he's hoping to see another, or a town that's at least one town that's the same as our time, but you know, that's not granted. The only place is this Leata, which is in the same place as Heidelberg.
ハイデルベルグと同じ場所にある町、レアルタか。行ったらウッドローさんがいたりは。
それはないだろうな。だが何らかの手がかりがつかめるかもしれん。行ってみる価値はあるはずだ。
He hopes that Woodrow will be there.
ハイデルベルグと
He says if they'll be there. Leon says of course not, and you know, but they're still worth going there. It's cool, but we can't exactly look at it. Does it open our map for real? Are those towns added to our map? Not really, no. That would have been cool, a cool detail. Anyway, we're out of here.
Heidelberg.
Oops, okay.
勝利勝利。
Oh, someone hurt my phone. I just got another all divide. I got 6 of them. All divides are kind of broken because the way that this Tales game works is that you have SP TP. Your SP points basically recover with an ultimate attack. So an all divide would not scale with that. Would not scale with SP. So it will give you a much better chance of sustaining with just heals. It basically can take the challenge out of a battle and just make it lengthy. Oh, this was the wrong way. Can we get on the other side? Oh.
大丈夫？
Still in a snowy area. You know, which makes sense. The geography not changed. Ouch. Oh! Ah! That was... Honestly, I can't tell if it's a bigger dome or not. Oh my god. It says Golden Capital Rialta.
ハイデルベルグと同じ
It's gonna be strange, there's not gonna be snow in there, is there?
Banjero, Speranza, そしてこのレアルタ。どの町もまるで見分けがつかねえな。
He names all the towns we've been so far and says no matter what town, they look the same.
確かにここのドームも中は過ごしやすいし、生きてくには何の問題もないけどよ。こうも変化がないと正直気がめいってくるな。
He says, you know, everything's all easy to live with and stuff, but with no change, it sort of brings him down.
似たような街でもたらされる似たような幸せか。
Okay, and Judas trying to be sort of philosophy-ish? I don't know what the word to use there. Sure.
幸せなんて千差万別なはずなのにね。
そうだよね。やっぱおかしいよ、ここは。
世界がなぜこうなってしまったのか、この街にそれを知る手がかりがあればいいのだがな。
I like the detail of the other being sad there. She doesn't fully agree. And we've been saying that, you know, happiness exists in the wide spectrum, and it's not something this narrow and manufactured like this. Judah says, let's hope we can find a sort of clue about why the world has become like this.
こうしてても始まらない。行こう、みんな。
でもこのドームはどこも同じなら、この世界の人たちはみんなが幸せってことよね。
So if everyone living in the domes, you know, if the domes are all the same, then no matter where in the world They're all happy, aren't they?
それなら私の役目ももう
So then my role is, you know, she's saying it's now sort of. She doesn't specifically state it, but she's sort of giving the impression that it's over.
リアラ早く行こうよ
So, you know, we have to find something that she really doesn't, or I played another game which you know, obviously loads of JRPGs have this similar theme where you don't know the main character is doing the right thing. I was playing Nayata no Kisaki. That game, you know, the main character's been sort of questioned, and to see if he has the, you know, he has the sort of resolve to go through his mission, and he gets tested a lot, right? And of course he has no real problem, but we actually see a problem with it here with the other, which is cool.
今行く
Oh, she's not going to share, you know, her struggle with us now. Very human-like, right?
予想してたことだが、やっぱ城なんてないよな。
ここがハイデルベルグでない以上、城もそこに住むウッドローも存在しないということだ。
They're commenting about how, you know, this is no castle, and you know, this isn't Heidelberg, so you can't expect there to be the castle or Woodrow. I don't know why they force us in here first. I guess that's a teleport, right? Yeah. Wait. It was a heal? Sure. Oh, recipe. Let's do skits
ど
before I
うした
forget.
カエル、不景気そうな面して。何か悩みがあるなら、この人生経験豊富なロニーお兄さんに相談してみろ。
あのさロニー最近のリアラどう思う
お、恋の悩みか？それなら俺のお箱だ。いいかカエル、きっとリアラは
あいつなりに覚悟を決めたんだろ。
おいおいジューダス、いきなり割って入ってくるなよ。カエルは俺に相談してるんだよ。
覚悟を決めたってどういうこと
聖女として生きる道を、お前を英雄として認め、それとともに生きる道を、すべてお前の望み通りになったんだ。
そうなのかな
何言ってんだよ。あれだけ英雄になりたいって散々言ってたじゃねえか。
うんでもなんか違うんだなんていうのかな今のリアラって何が起きても全然驚かなさそうじゃないそれってリアラじゃないみたいで
ああそれじゃまるでジューダスみたいじゃねえか。
案外そうかもしれない。あいつはあいつなりに何かを捨てようとしているのかもしれないな。
捨てるって何をだよ。
それは自分で考えてみろ。
リアラ
That was cool. Carl noticed something was just different about Liala. She doesn't seem to be surprised at anything. She asked, he asked Lonnie about if there's something up with Liala. You know, this sort of writing is so cool. You know, Ronnie was acting like a sort of weird, weird teacher. You know, putting on an act, sort of like his character would be. And the tone is very serious, but he still keeps that throughout, you know. And Judas sort of joins in, says Diala is Riala has decided, she's decided her path, that she's going to do her mission as her, holy maiden with Carl as the hero. But, that's when Carl says she's a bit weird, she doesn't being surprised about anything. And then Ronnie sort of comments, that's like Judas. And then Judas says, yes, maybe that's sort of true. Maybe she's looking to, get rid of something about herself. That's obviously, reference to what he did in Destiny 1 and why he changed his name. So cool. So what do you think it is? What is she trying to get rid of? Something she's trying to get rid of. It's not her past, right? She hasn't done anything that needs to be sort of corrected or undone or made up for, I think. Maybe it's something like... Maybe it's something like a belief, what she said to Elaine or something like that. Who knows, I don't know. Or something I don't know. Some sort of belief, right? About herself. I guess it's something about this Holy Maiden role. She wants it to be something different. Or she has to redefine it. Or she can't go on,
ねえナナリー、最近のリアラどう思う？
なんだやぶから棒に。
なんかさ、この世界に来たばっかの時、俺リアラってすごく変わったなって思ったんだ。強くなったっていうか、吹っ切れたっていうか。でも最近また前みたいになっちゃったと思ってさ。
前みたいになったっていうより迷ってる感じだね。
迷ってる？何に？
そりゃわからないよ。私はあの子じゃないからね。だから今度はちゃんと見ててやらなくちゃね。前みたいに一人で悩んで一人で飛び出していかれるのだけはごめんだよ。
そうだね。
Wow, that feels so bad. I don't... the writing sometimes is really good, but Nunley was so mean to her in that previous town. Yeah, Carl asks Nunley if something's wrong. Do you see something wrong with, or what's up with Liala? She was really strong. She was getting her resolve together at one point when before or just about when she got to this world, but now she's a bit different, like before. And then before is like, I guess, where to refer to in Heidelberg, where she's not chosen on or have any belief in Carl as the hero, or after that where she's not sure that Carl even believes in her because of her words. She says that maybe she's lost like before, and we have to look carefully at her because we can't leave her to worry alone again, right? But of course, didn't she just do that? She just sort of shut down her sort of concern. That was crazy. This makes Nunley seem very deceitful. Wow, that was crazy. Like I get a visceral reaction, like, I feel it.
ねえカイル、もしもよ、私もあなたもこの世界がどうしてこうなったのか何にも知らずに生まれてきていたら、私たち幸せになれたかな。
何言ってるんだイリアラ。そんなわけ。
だって使命とか何もかもなければ悩むことも苦しむこともなくって。
でもそれじゃあ俺とリアラきっと会えなかったよ。リアラは英雄を探してたから俺と会えたんじゃないか。
うん、それは分かってる。でもごめん、変なこと言っちゃったね。忘れて帰る。
リアラ。
Oh. She asked Carl if we were to be born in this world, without knowing anything, would we be happy in this circumstance? And Carl doesn't straight up answer that. He says, but we would never have met, you know. It's because that you became looking for a hero that we met in the first place. So, you know, his argument is that, you know, meeting different people, and especially, you know, the possibility of meeting someone as important as what we have in our relationship is something special. And you would never get that in this world. She's lost. What a cool character. Rial is like the best character ever.
ハイデルベルグと同じ場所にある町、レアルタか。ここならきっと何か手がかりがつかめるはずだ。
だといいんだがな。にしてもこれがハイデルベルグと同じ場所にある町とはな。まるで別物じゃねえか。
They just, you know, again, commenting about if hoping there's a clue.
ハイデルベルグと
Okay.
あのさ、ウッドローって人この町にいる？英雄王って呼ばれてるはずなんだけど。
ウッドロー、バルバトス様の間違いではないですか？
Oh, Balbatos. There's a clue. Of course, we remember Balbatos. He was the sword guy which attacked at I forgot her name. Phidia? The green-haired girl's place. You know, went to attack there. I can't exactly remember what he was trying to do. Maybe it's about Lens again. I forgot. But, you know, he clearly is like a sadistic attitude. I wonder how he's presented here, because, you know, we give the description of Woodrow and then she says, are we mistaken for Balbatos?
英雄といえばバルバトス様でしょう。エルレイン様と共に世界を混乱から救った人ですからね。
Says if you're talking about here, then you must mean Balbatos. Together with Elaine, they saved the world from confusion. I guess chaos. Would be a better word.
バルバトスが世界を救った英雄？
ご存知ないのですか？フォルトゥナ診断の方に聞けば教えてもらえますよ。
いや、自分たちで調べたい。この町に歴史を調べられるような図書館があるか？
歴史を調べられるような。以前はそういう場所があったとは聞いています。
Yeah, so he's known as a hero, and that Judas asks if there's a place to research that. he doesn't want to hear it from the Fultoner people, from the religious people, because obviously he would. I like how he reacts like that, because you know, you would assume that they would be telling the sort of fabricated story anyway.
ですが誰も使わなくなってしまって、どこにあるのかわからなくなってしまったそうです。
That's crazy how you. It's such like a real reaction. Does it feel like a. I guess it does feel like a game, but it feels more developed than most games. You know, he wants to know. He wants to know a scientific source, even if it's from this world, rather than the religious source. You know, she says, you know, there was a place to research something like that, but people have not been using it, so now it's don't even know what it is.
そうか。
バルバトスが英雄だって？一体どういうこと？
おそらくはエルレインが歴史に介入した際、バルバトスが手助けをしたのだろう。
謎はすべて図書館にありか。だがその図書館の場所自体も謎とはね。
Shut up, Ronnie. Ronnie says, like the riddles are all within the library, but that library's location itself is a riddle. Or Nazo is not really a riddle. It's like puzzle, something we don't know.
誰も使わなくなったって言ってたよね。じゃあここの人たちって歴史に興味がないってことなのかな？
So people here do not have interest in history. It's sort of a conclusion Carl's coming up with.
きっと穏やかで何もない日々がずっと繰り返されていたから、歴史を学ぶ意味を失ったんだと思うわ。
So cool. I like how they give Rihanna the dynamic that she is always giving the points. You know, obviously everyone knows it, but she voices out that because people are happy that there's no need to do that. There's just no need. I wonder if that's true. You know, I guess people are naturally curious in some sense. And if you put people in a vacuum where there is no struggle, is there anything to be curious about? You know, a lot of I guess games sort of like to put it where, you know, you learn from the past or whatever, and that's how we built up society. So of course, of course history is important. It's important. There's no real need for that learning.
人は過去の過ちを反省し、より良い未来を作るために歴史を学ぶ。
Yeah, no, Jude just says that again. People reflect over the past mistakes to create a better future and learn about history.
だが、この世界の未来はエルレインが決める。だから歴史を学ぶ必要もないというわけか。
But the future is decided by our lanes. There's no need to learn history. It's not decided by us. That's crazy. Power dynamic. There is no president, right? There's nothing to do to change things. That's a crazy question to suppose.
でもそれはこの世界が今まで本当に平和だった証なのかもしれない。
そうかもしれないけどさ。けどやっぱおかしいよ、そんなの。自分の未来を誰かに決められるなんて。
She says that maybe that's a sign that people, I mean, this world is really in happiness. Carl says that's weird. That your own future is decided by someone else.
ともかく図書館を探すぞ。すべての謎がそこで解けるはずだ。
Man, I'm so angry at Nana still. Anyway, Yara has, has been like imprinted in her that she must do her task, her mission. But that mission, everything about her being sort of defined by that, right? That's something she's brought up to believe. Well, of course, it's up to us to really change that, because that doesn't really make sense. But now that mission is sort of not clear, she's seen what happened now. She's seen the result of what happens if Erling just wins. Now she's not clear that she should even attempt her own path. Even if she disagrees with Erling, how she did it and what she does, her result is so good that she questions if she should even try. Anyway, let's look for the library. She says, is history even that important? What's important is how we're living now.
バルバトスの野郎が英雄とはな。まったく、この世界の歴史は一体どんなになっちまってるんだ。
あいつはウッドローさんやフィリアさんを襲ってひどい目に遭わせたんだ。そんな奴がやっぱおかしいよ、この世界は。あいつが英雄って呼ばれるなんてさ。
カイル、
熱くなるのはいいが、今は歴史がどう改変されたかを調べるのが先だ。
そうだぜカイル。怒りは奴をぶん殴る時まで取っておけよ。
Carl gets angry, about how could Balthus be called a hero? Of course, that's part of his identity as well now, and he built that because of Stan. But does he even question Stan's? He didn't. He didn't question anything about Stan. And he didn't even know what Stan was about. And that's sort of kind of the point of this game.
図書館ってこのドームの中にあるんだろう。それなのに場所を忘れちまうなんてちょっと信じられない話だね。
この町の、いや、この世界の人間たちが歴史というものをどう捉えているかがよくわかるな。
Apparently, the library should be somewhere in the dome. How could they even forget that? Where it is then? And Judas says that's even more proof about. Even more proof about how. Yeah, how history has changed.
図書館。
Okay. That's cool. They like bake a hint into there and it's still a conversation. Usually these final skits are like, let's go to the next thing. Let's find the library. What are you doing? Let's find the library. But it's conversational here. Oh my god, this is crazy. Wow. This game's scope is so large now. Man. What the fuck's going on? This old man is saying that his body's become so old that he has to keep entering this capsule so many times. That maybe you should just die. And people, not people, but our party is saying, you know, you can't just die. Well, yeah, you're gonna kill yourself? And this old man's saying that, isn't it natural? You know, I'm taking up resources here. Isn't it better for me to move on? Die for the younger generation? And the other says that because he's lived his, you know, his happy life, he feels okay to just do that. Would you call that mental illness? This old man in current society? I guess not mental illness, but like impaired judgment. Yeah, why did we start off in this place anyway? There's one building here. Then it goes up, there's two. Okay. Teleport? No, this is a shop. Yeah, okay, okay. This place only has tools and food. So I guess that other shop was the only shop with weapons, no. What? It says because of Eldane's population control sort of scheme, he was moved from Speranza to here, Lealta. Says he hasn't seen his family even once since. Just ends like that. What kind of comment is that? This game is crazy. She says that we give Eldain prayers, and Eldain answers those for us. Eldain Megumi, like, blesses us. And that's how the world is built. Says battle difficulty, I guess. Increasing difficulty, the weapons and armor you can get are better. It says the enemy's attack power and like knowledge increase. That's just saying the AI gets better. That's kind of a cool way of saying it. It says in the normal difficulty, a skill that isn't used, a powerful attack that isn't used may come out. And this guy just says, if that's the case, then once the world is put at peace once, until then I'll keep it at normal. And the other guy replies, I don't know what you're talking about, but yeah, sure. He means that they recommend, through that conversation, they recommend keeping the difficulty at normal for your first playthrough. The guy was saying he wanted to buy new clothes, and Carl asked, "No one works, so how do you get money?" And the guy replies saying, "What's work? People get just distributed gout." He said that Elrain gets rid of all sorts of pains, and through Elrain we get the power to live. A rune bottle said that, no thanks. I'm not going to use it. The guy was saying about how Erling accepts us purely, or like raw. And Ronnie was saying, rather than accepting you raw, is like grabbing your life by the grips or whatever. Oh. She's saying, wow, we can be okay without the lens. She said, you must have been given special power from Elaine. Yeah, that's so cool. She was saying, this lady was saying that outside world it's very cold. I heard that outside world's very cold. And Ronnie says that, oh yeah, there's no hot or cold temperature in these domes. The other says that, but no one dies of coldness then, right? Isn't that good? Oh, sweet. This guy said, my old man just died. My old man just died, and he seemed very peaceful. And Carl says, isn't that sad? Why are you smiling? And he says, isn't. What's wrong with just, completing your task of living? Or whatever. Your time's up. That's crazy. I guess, but there are people like that already, People die naturally all the time. And, that's the best way. Because, what else are you gonna do? Why is this got like smoke here? Oh my god! I think this is it. Okay, I'll do that later. Oh, this is the teleport. No. The kid said, I've joined the Fultona group. I pray to Elrain every day. He's like that. He's super happy to be joined in and to pray for her. Judah says that their, what do you call it, their sort of education is so thorough at such a young age. How crazy. He sort of like compliments them about how thorough they're being. The same thing there, she's praying, that girl's praying to her name. Thank you for the life I have today. And Carl comments again about how they have how they've been taught all this stuff at such an early age, and then he mentions about that other place we saw. Because in the other place was seemed clearly radical, but it's normalized him this one. So I guess this is it. It seemed like a hidden entrance. I wonder why it's like that. If there's a reason.
どうやら映写機のようだな。ここにあるということは資料的価値のあるものだろう。
Apparently it's some sort of projector, and Judah says that must mean that there's some sort of materials that must go in this, right?
映像資料ってわけか。もしかしたら俺たちの探し物はこれかもしれんな。
ごちゃごちゃ言ってないで調べてみるのが手っ取り早いだろ。それ。
バカこいつ。
世界はかつて2つに分かれていました。一つは天空に浮かぶ都市ダイクロフトに住む天上人の世界。一つは地上に住みダイクロフトによって支配されていた地上人の世界です。天上人の圧政に耐えかねた地上人は反旗を翻します。これが後に天地戦争と呼ばれる人類史上最大にして最悪の戦争でした。地上人はダイクロフトに対抗すべく空中戦艦ラディスローを建造、総攻撃を仕掛けます。 かし天上人の力の前に地上人は敗れ去りました。天地戦争は天上軍の勝利によって終結したのです。戦争は終結したものの、その傷跡は修復しようもないほど大地を蝕んでいました。森は焼け、山は削られ、川は干上がり、人々は己の生きる場所を失いました。そして地上の荒廃は地上からの物資を支えにしてきた天上にも影響を及ぼします。もはや人々は滅びの道を歩むしかないと誰もが絶望にとらわれました。我々に救いの手が差し伸べられたのはそんな時でした。神は一人の救世主を地上に使わしました。その名はエルレイン。エルレインは人々にレンズを与えました。そのレンズにはすでに人の住む場所ではなくなっていたこの地上でも生き残れるよう特別な力が込められていました。レンズを得た人々は生きる希望を見出しました。そして自らの行いを悔い、救いを授けてくださった神に深く感謝するようになったのです。忘れてはなりません。我々が今生きているのは神の救いがあればこそなのです。そして繰り返してはならないのです。人間自らの手による過ちを。
これではっきりしたな。やはり歴史は変えられたんだ。エルレインの手によって。
That's crazy. Okay. There was the war, that's the same. But now in this war, the Earth people lose. The world is doomed to be rotten. And only then, the Savior came down upon us, giving us a lens to be able to live in this ruined world from the war. And it's only thanks to her that we can live. You must not make the mistake of not giving thanks to her. It doesn't really, what happened in the real war is that the Earth people won, I guess, right? That the Sky people got sealed. Something about the Swordian Masters, they did that. The original Swordian Masters. That history's gone. And I guess that's why their perception of the outside world is so bad, because of this sort of history as well. That it's supposed to be ruined by the war, and of course it's not.
天地戦争の勝者と敗者を入れ替え、己が望む世界。人々が神を称え、崇める世界を作り上げたんだ。
That you're just saying here, it's clear now how the history's been changed. The winners and losers of the war has been switched by by following God, the sort of hopeless world has been recreated to something better.
なあジューダス、ずっと思ってたんだけどよ、この世界ができたってことは俺たちがいた世界は。
残念だがお前の思っている通りだ。歪められた歴史のベクトルの上に僕たちの世界は存在しない。
You know, of course that's true. Ronnie says that because of the history has changed so far back that our world has no chance of existing now, and Judas like acknowledges and confirms that. Judas is very calculated now. He was very sort of like in Destiny 1 he has sort of like a urgency to do something, you know. Now he is very, you know, his brain sort of developed to sort of look at a bigger, or to take a step back. You know, he's not the main character anymore.
くそー、なんてこった。
ようやくはっきりしたね、この世界のからくりってやつがさ。けどね、はいそうですかって全てを受け入れられるほど私は人間ができていないんだよ。
俺だってそうさ。こんな世界を作ったエルレインを絶対に許せない。
Nunley and Carl are like resolved. I keep using resolved, I'm not sure if that's even the best word. Are sort of reaffirming that they do not, you know, take that history change, you know. That's not right. It's not truthful.
でもこの世界の人はみんな幸せそう。
And reality, like it's like this again. that everyone's happy here. And of course, I was saying it already about how her mission is like defining her. Isn't her mission going to do something like this? She's gonna change something, right? Maybe she's thinking something like that.
ねえカイル、この世界は本当に間違っているのかな。確かにこの世界は歪んだ方法で作られたかもしれない。でも結果として人々は幸せに暮らしているじゃない。もし間違ってないんだとしたら私の役目も終わってカイルと二人で。
Oh God. She says that is this world even wrong? That, you know, things aren't truthful or straight here, but people are happy. If you don't think it's wrong, then my role is end, and then just the two of us, we can.
リアラ、どうしちゃったんだよリアラ。リアラはこのままでいいっていうのか。
それは
俺は嫌だ。だってここには誰もいないじゃないか。父さんも母さんもフィリアさんもウッドローさんも誰もいない。このままみんなが消えるなんて俺は嫌だ。
Says, are you really okay, Rihanna? He says he can't forgive this. No one's here. His mom and his dad, Woodrow, Fidia. No one's here. Everyone's gone. I don't want that.
消える。
人が消えるということはその人間が積み上げてきた歴史もまた消えるということだ。
Oh, yeah, good on. With, you know, the people gone. The people's histories that they've created are also gone.
人の歴史を否定し存在するこの世界、少なくとも僕は許せない。
Says, of course he says this. He says to reject people's history and create this world. At least for me, I can't forgive this. You know, of course, he's not being truthful about his own history, but he, you know, to himself he is. And to himself, you know, what he's doing now is the way to make up for it. That's so cute.
ジューダス、分かったわ。ごめんなさいみんな、変なこと言っちゃって。
分かってくれたらいいんだ。
She says she gets it.
やろうみんな。俺たちの世界を取り戻すんだ。
ああ、エルレインに俺たちの意地ってもんを見せてやろうぜ。
けどさ、どうやったら世界を元に戻せるんだい？
It's gonna be another big sort of realization for Yana. She's still not convinced, right? She's gonna be confronted at some point. Some sort of twist is gonna happen. Some sacrifice, you know. That would make for a nice dramatic climax.
簡単なことだ。エルレインがねじ曲げた歴史を元に戻せばいい。
That's it. We have to change Eolane's history to back to what it was.
そのための力はリアラ、お前が持っている。
And Rial, you are the one who has that power.
時間移動。
そっか。天地戦争の時代に行ってエルレインのしたことを元に戻せばいいんだ。早速行こうリアラ。俺たちをその時代へ連れてってくれ。
He says, that's right, we can go to the time of the war and stop Eldain there. Let's go.
それは無理だな。
どうして？
みんなを過去に連れて行くだけの力が私にはないの。レンズがあればいいのだけど。
あ、そっか。
She needs lens to do it.
地上に住む人々よ、扉を開け外においでなさい。そして神の恵みをその身に。
What's going on? It says, the people who live on Earth open the door and come outside and receive God's blessing.
あの声はエルレイン。
She's opening up the domes. She's doing, oh, what's going on?
外に行ってみよう。
This game. It's Diecraft.
I いない？
上だ、帰る。
敬虔なる者たちに神の恵みを。
おお、力が。
ありがたや、ありがたや。
今のは一体？
おそらくダイクロフトからああやって人々のレンズに力を与えているんだ。
He's saying that she's using Diecraft to give power to people's lens. And it's a form of control, where it's being posed as this very holy, holy thing, holy ceremony.
空から見下ろして力を与える。へっ、神様気取りかよ。
You know, of course we know from Tales of Destiny 1, this is very scientific. This is a scientific process, you know, how this all works. This is crazy.
待てよ。そうか。その手があった。
どうしたのジューダス。
時間移動のためのレンズならあそこに山ほどある。
For the time, for the time, for the time travel lens, there should be enough there.
照射されているのはレンズの力だ。ということは、ダイクロフトに相当な量のレンズがあるはず。
You know, what's being given now is power for the lens, so that must mean the source of that Dicroft must have a lot of lens there.
そうか。そのレンズを使っちまおうってわけか。
ならついでにエルレインの鼻っ柱も折っていこうよ。一発殴らないと収まりそうもないよ。
Shut up. So let's go. And by the, you know, while we're there, let's punch her in the face. Let's break her nose. Nunley's wild.
よし、決まりだ。ねえ、あそこにエルレインがいるんだよね。
ああ、そうだよ。あの城からいつも我々を見守ってくださってるんだ。
あのさ、どうやったらあそこに行けるの？
光の祠を通るんだ。知らないのかい？
Says we have to pass through Hikari no Hokora. What does that mean? Hokora. This means like a path, I guess. Path to a holy place, I guess. I guess there's no good translation for that. But there's a holy path of light we have to pass through to reach her.
光の祠？
この地上とダイクロフトをつなぐと言われている聖なる祠のことさ。
じゃあそこに行けばダイクロフトに行けるのか？
そう簡単にはいかないよ。ダイクロフトに行けるのはふさわしい資格を持った人間だけなんだ。
Says we have to fit the requirements to get to Dicroft using that path.
それを調べるための場所が光の祠というわけさ。でも私もいつか行ってみたいね。そのために日々を精一杯生き、自らを高めないとね。
This game's funny. He says, yeah, I wish I can get there one day too. I must live my life to the fullest and improve myself. He's never gonna make it there. So there's this like holy path, and it's to see if we're fit enough to enter Dicroft. This is what this guy's been explaining so far.
ふさわしい資格を持った人間か。俺たちに果たしてそれがあるかな。
あってもなくても関係ない。ダイクロフトに乗り込むまでさ。行こう、光の祠へ。
Okay, yeah, Carl doesn't care about that fitting requirements. He wants to, yeah, let's go to Dicroft now. Wait, where is it then? It's the same. Okay, we just can't go there. Okay, it's the same. Didn't get updated.
ここの連中は 自分の人生に何も疑問を感じてないみたいだけど、それって幸せなことなのかね。
疑問を感じねえのは他の生き方を知らねえからだろ。ただエルレインが一方的に用意したシナリオ通りに生きて何が楽しいってんだ。そりゃ普通に生きてりゃ辛いことも苦しいことも山ほどあるさ。けどそんな中で掴み取る幸せだからこそ価値があるんだろうが。なんだよ、なんか変なこと言ったか？
いや、あんたでもたまにはまともなこと言うんだなって思ってさ。
俺はいつだってまともだ。お前が聞き逃してるだけなんだよ。
Oh my god, Nunley's fucked. She says that people don't question anything here, are they already happy? Like, what the fuck? How can she say that after she shut down the others so hard? And, you know, Ronnie gives a very convincing thing that obviously she agrees with, and she sort of fished it out of him. She's such a... She is so disgusting. You know, Ronnie says that you know, it's through the hardships and ups and downs that if we can grab the happiness from there, that's where the value comes from. This sort of, you know, less given path is meaningless.
この世界から10年後に飛んでもきっと私のいた世界には戻れないんだろうね。
ええ、多分この歴史の変えられた世界の未来に飛ぶだけだと思うわ。
つまり私にも帰るとこがなくなっちまったってわけか。
ナナリ。
ほら、そんな顔しないの。それにさ、今からそいつを奪い返しに行くんじゃないか。私たちの世界ってやつをね。
ついでにモテモテになるはずだった俺の青春時代も取り返してやるが。
もともと存在しないものは取り返せないぞ。
Anyway, just a bit of fun again. The art is still sad. Nunley was saying that, you know, even if we were to go 10 years in the path, in the future, she will not reconnect to her time. It will just be continuing with this one, right? She's lost her way back. And then, you know, everyone's being happy, like, yeah, we'll take it back. That's what we're here to do. I'll take back my everything instead.
しかし、その光の祠ってとこからダイクロフトまでどうやって行くんだ？まさかあんなとこまで長い階段で登るわけじゃねえよな。
何バカなこと言ってんだい。
俺にとっては死活問題だっつうの。お前らはもっと年長者に対するいたわりの気持ちというものを。
何が年長者だい。私たちよりほんの数年無駄に生きてきただけだろ。
無駄って。
ああ、言っちゃった。
These are like more comedic now. You know, Ronnie says, how do we even get up to Dyklos from that holy path? Or, no, I guess it's not holy, like the path of lights or whatever. And Nunley sort of shuts him down and insults him.
あの空に浮かんでる城の中にエルレインがいるってわけか。
必ず止めてみせるわ。そして世界を元に戻さないと。
あのさ、リアラ、前に言ってたよね。この世界の人だって幸せに生きている。だからこれはこれでいいのかもって。
それはもういいの。カイルがこの世界は間違ってる、だから元に戻すって決めたのなら、私はそれに従うだけ。
リアラはそれでいいの？
いいの。だってあなたは私の英雄なんですもの。
リアラ。
さあ行きましょうみんな、ダイクロフトへ。
she sort of puts on the front there that she's okay now. You know, she's decided to believe in Kyle. This is right. I believe. And Kyle's not, you know, fully convinced on that.
一生ドームの中でレンズ磨いて生きてく。そんな人生、私には耐えられないね。
まったくだ。レンズ磨いてる暇があったら俺みたいに男を磨けってんだ。
どのあたりが磨いてあるんだい？私には曇った塊にしか見えないけど。
そういうお前もたまには女を磨けよ。ほっとくとカビが生えてくるからな。
なんだって？
なんだと？
あちゃー、またあの二人喧嘩してるよ。
喧嘩するほど仲がいいか。
どう見ても仲がいいようには見えないんだけど。
うん。でもお互い思ってることぶつけ合えるのってちょっぴり羨ましいかな。
And it's funny again. And they insult each other. And Yara says that she's a bit jealous that they can just say what's on their mind to each other like that.
この世界の人たちって旅なんかしないんだろうな。どの町行ってもほとんど変わりないし、食べ物だって似たようなもんだし。
それ以前に外の空気は奴らにとって有害なんだろ。誰も好き好んで出てきたりしねえよ。
いるとしたらロニみたいなのだけかもね。
なんだよ、俺が冒険家だとでも言いたいのか？
いや、町の女の子全員に振られて次の町に行くしかない人。
あ、そう。
They're all funny again. She says no one goes on adventures in this world, no one travels really. And he says, if there was to be people traveling, it would be people like Ronnie. You'd like you, Ronnie, and he says that because he would have been turned down by every girl, that he must go to the next one, next town.
これから敵の本拠地に乗り込むことになるんだ。一応の心構えだけはしておけよ。
なに、大丈夫さ。何があっても知恵と勇気で切り抜ければ。
ちょっと待て。お前のどこに知恵なんかあるんだよ。いつも考えるのがめんどくさいからってとりあえず突っ込むだけじゃねえか。
そんじゃあ、勇気で切り抜けて。
言っておくが、勇気と無謀は別物だぞ。
その気合でなんとか。
要するにいつも通りってことだな。
Judas was given sort of warning to, you know, mentally prepare yourself. This is going to be the enemy's headquarters, you know. And Carl was like, yeah, with courage and knowledge, this will be perfect. And Ronnie was like, where does this knowledge come from? Aren't you always so you know, so against that and just wants to just rush in? And then he says just courage, and then Judas says, you know, there's a difference between courage and recklessness. And then Carl changes it to just enthusiasm.
ドームの中の人たちは体で風を感じることもないんだろうな。
ああ、めちゃくちゃ暑い日に突然の夕立を浴びた時、あの気持ちよさも知らねえんだろうな。
冬の厳しさや飢えを心配しなくていいのは確かに楽だろうけど、なんかそういうのってもったいないよね。
Saying that they haven't really felt the wind, and overall they haven't even felt you know, the natural sensations the world has. It's kind of a shame, they were saying.
ねえ、ナナリーの先祖って天上人だったんだよね。
まあカルバレイスの出身だからそういうことになるね。
ってことは今の歴史だとダイクロフトにナナリーがいるかもしれないってこと？
歴史の流れが変われば人の生き方も考え方も変わるだろうから、全く同じナナリーが生まれることはほとんどないだろうな。まあ 可能性としてはゼロではないだろうが。
やめとくれよ。自分があんな高いところから地上の人間見下して生きてるなんて考えただけでもゾッとしないね。もし全く同じ外見をしたやつがいたとしても、そいつは私とは全くの別物だよ。
足りめえだ。こんな凶暴女2人も3人もいてたまるかってんだ。
ああ、あんたの息の根を止めるには私一人で十分だからね。
マジで呼吸が。
They were saying that. Oh, yeah, Carl was saying that because that her ancestors, none of these ancestors are the Sky people, that it's possible that she could exist again in Mycroft. And, you know, she's saying that even if there is someone that looks just like me, they surely are not going to be the same. And Ronnie was sort of like agreeing, like, yeah, we can't take another more of you. Or much more of you, or another one of you, or, you know.
ああ、カエル。お前思ったより冷静なんだな。もっとひどく大騒ぎするかと思ってたけどよ。
あんまり深く考えないことにしたんだ。だって母さんやチビたちのいない世界なんて考えられないもんな。考えられないものを深く考えたって頭こんがらがるだけだろ。
ああ、特にお前の頭はな。
だから俺が考えるのはただ一つ。俺たちの世界を取り戻す、それだけだ。
お前らしくていいな。そんじゃ俺もそいつに乗っかるとするか。
Oh, that's cool. He says that Ronnie was saying that you seem weirdly calm, you know. And he says, yeah, he's decided not to think too much. He just gonna think one thing, that he's gonna take back his world. He's like, he's not Stan anymore, right? You don't think that he's like Stan anymore, do you? Which is cool.
冒険もない、新しい出会いもない、ワクワクするようなこともない。この世界の人たち、よくこんな毎日で耐えていられるよな。
まあお前なら間違いなく3日でパニックに陥るな。
彼らにとってはそれが当たり前なんだろう。もしかしたら冒険という言葉さえ存在しないのかもしれないぞ。
早く元の世界に戻らなきゃ本当にパニックを起こすかも。
He was saying that he would be bored in this world because there's no adventure or anything, no travels. It's so lighthearted now, and so much dialogue.
レアルタの北の山にある光の祠に行こう。そこからダイクロフトへ乗り込むんだ。
Okay, apparently it's north. We know where we're going. Oh, okay. That's it. But you know, it's a bit late now. I'll just get to that part. This part's gonna be over. What? A lot's been revealed at last? I mean, of course, I'll give it crap. This looks stupid. Anyway, a load has been revealed, and I've just sort of been enjoying it. The history was just changed. you know, as in, Erling has used lens technology to enhance everyone's lives and stuff, basically. She hasn't even been using her holy power at all, but she's been explaining that lens as her sort of power itself. That's how she's established the control and everything here. It's great. Well, you know, of course, it's been interesting to just be on the path and think about what's supposed to make us happy as human beings. And, you know, how curious should we be about the world? That's, of course, the main sort of pleasure out of it. Oh, here it is. Anyway, yeah, that's it, you know. I'll see you next time. It's been... Oh, it looks like it's actually getting close to some sort of conflict, a climax again. I'll see you again next time. Hopefully... I don't know what's hopeful. I'm sure it'll be good. Bye.